Hi, my name's Chris Cracknell. I'm the engineer here at Goldtone Studio in Brighton and Hove in the UK, and it's another one of our series of tips and tricks to improve creativity or to increase your workflow in your studio. And this one's a pretty simple one, as the title suggested. It's just changing your environment. Sometimes it's nice to get out of the studio, sometimes it's nice to sit somewhere else, sometimes just changing the equipment that you use or using a little portable setup will change things up a bit and can make you more productive or take you away from the things that you readily rely on. Instance, if you've got a bunch of synthesizers in your studio that you always go to, going and sitting at your kitchen table with just a MIDI controller. Here's my beloved machine. Will force you to do things slightly different, and I think that's a very valuable thing. And it also helps, like when I've been mixing recently as well, I was mixing down a really complicated track, and I knew I had to take something sort of back a few steps to then start again. And I simply just didn't fancy sitting in my studio on my own for like another 3 hours one evening. So I knew it wasn't kind of critical sort of listening work, so I didn't need my monitors. So I just bought my trusty Apogee Duet and my Sennheiser headphones. Came and sat at my dinner table with the big window in front of me so I could look out and see the view. And with my wife sort of sat behind me, and I could kind of drop in and out of conversation with her because what I was doing wasn't that critical. It was just kind of organising stuff. And yeah, that had a massive benefit. And so that's why sometimes changing your environment is a really good thing. Limiting yourself to what you've got, and just being in a different, where there's different movements happen. Say the kids come down and then you have to explain something to them or whatever. Like there's all sorts of reasons for doing it, and mostly all of them are positive. So don't be afraid to kind of get out of your studio, sit somewhere else. Take some headphones to a local cafe using your caps lock keyboard in Logic, and just try and write something. Try and do something simple. Or if you've got, if you're doing a big mix and some of it's just admin work of organising, then why not just headphones, laptop, go and sit somewhere nice. And some of the distractions can help you cut through maybe some of the blocks that you have. So that's it for this time. Please subscribe. If you want any mixing work doing, please check us out, goldtone.co.uk, and maybe it'd be nice to hear from you. See you next time.